It is a national emergency. That is what President Biden is saying about school closures across the country.
100 days in office and plans to address it this week. It all comes as Fort Bend ISD is temporarily closing some campuses and reopening others. KPRC 2's Brittany Jeffers joins us live from Fort Bend County with that story. Brittany, good morning.
Good morning. Well, this is typically a very busy stretch of road early in the morning with parents taking their kids to school or them riding the school bus. But it was a very different story this morning. That's because Elkins High School is now pivoting to remote learning, and it will continue that way until February 22nd.
Time for schools to reopen safely.
That's the most recent message from President Biden. Later this week, he's expected to address plans to get students back into the classroom. Locally, schools are facing weekly challenges of shuttering some schools while reopening others in the midst of a pandemic. Superintendent with Fort Bend ISD, Dr. Charles Dupree, says it's an issue this district has faced for the past month.
So it's based on primarily the number of adults that have to quarantine. Because what happens is if somebody is diagnosed positive or if they've been exposed in close contact, they have to go home for 14 days. And even if they're well and able to teach from home, which many of our teachers are doing, we still have to have somebody to cover the class and tend to the students.
Today in Fort Bend County, 8 schools returned to face-to-face instruction, while Sienna Crossing, Town West Elementary School, and Elkins High School had to pivot to online learning. Alicia Hale says that's what her 12th grader opted to do all year long.
It works for us. It really does. Like I said, he's a senior. He's just ready to get it over with. He's ready to go off to college. So it works for us.
The president's plans for getting students back into the classroom is expected on Wednesday. He's previously stated he'll work to reopen most K through 12 schools within the first 100 days in office.
I don't feel like the kids are really learning anything virtually. Being a teacher myself, the kids, it's hard to motivate them.
As a parent and educator, Stephanie Lloyd says she's eager to hear the plan.
We need something because I feel like it's out of hand right now. It's difficult for parents, for teachers, for the kids. It's a struggle.
So focusing back again on Fort Bend ISD, the district did send out an email to parents on Friday alerting them that if students' grades start to slip, if they've chosen the online option, they will need to go back to face-to-face instruction if that is an option. Reporting live in Missouri City, I'm Brittany Jeffers, KPRC 2 News.
Brittany, thank you.